Now, I think we do still have the one side quest before we can go to the main quest, but it's a hunt, so that might be fun. Let's ask him. Oh, it's a Morble. I hear you, brother. I hear your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. If every carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board, I could see why, Kupo. Wonder what type it is. Class B. What a very innocent sounding name for such a terrible monster. So let's read the description or else we're never going to find it. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of Three Reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable, entirely an exotic species of morble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close. Man, imagine being swallowed up by that thing, trying to pick a carrot. Before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. So the only thing I got from that that'll help us find it is the marshes of Three Reeds, which I have. Oh, it says that at the bottom. I was like, I don't know where the hell that is, but it's right there. Do they all have a location? I guess they all do. The Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Okay, so let's see on the map. Rosaria. I wish there was like a list. Is there a way to like instead of having to go to each one? List row is nice, so I could just look at all of them straight up. You gotta be kidding me. What am I just gonna go through all of them? Oh, these are okay. These are Rosaria. I was expecting it to pop up. Southern, Central, Three Reeds, Eastern. It's got to be it, right? Um, what did it say specifically though? I forget. Said something specific south of Sorowise. Oh no, that's the wrong one. The Whispering Waters, right? Okay, so that's actually I think we saw that, right? Right here. Okay, perfect. So that one's not going to be too hard to find. You tried skipping the Smelter Demon before, but it led me to this little tunnel with a bunch of giant turtles. So I'm just trying to beat the Smelter Demon. Oh, look at the little bunny, an unsuspecting victim in Monty Python. The Whispering Water, some rip-off Bath and Body Works sounding name. Probably, yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Hey, Minutes, welcome to the stream. How you been? Oh, Chocobo getting stuck by a bush. You think about starting a new save and doing a dex build? And I'm not sure if that is, I mean, I've like blanked that game from my mind. But doesn't that game have a reset? Where you can like reset your stats? I've been doing pretty good minutes, thanks. That's freaky. Carrot, rank B. Noob, welcome to the stream. Nice and early too. Oop, level 35.
It couldn't have been just any mobile, could it?
Of course not. And I hate these guys. These guys are always terrible enemies to fight. You'd think fire would do more damage, but I guess not. Maybe it does, you just don't notice it, but I wish there was elemental, weaknesses and yeah, just elemental weaknesses pretty much. I guess you kind of have to have the counter to that. Elemental resistances. Let's actually see if I can get this. Ooh, that's. Ooh, that is not what I wanted, but whatever. Wait, are we missing? No, we're not. The rapier build? Yeah, I did hear the rapier build is pretty busted in Dark Souls 2. I just hate the weapon. What am I trying to do here? I don't know what I'm... There it is. That's what I was trying to do. Excuse me. Oop. Seems like it should be pretty easy to get off. Considering how slow and big this dude is.
I needed that.
Man, this guy's hits pretty damn hard. Of course, the stagger doesn't last that long. That's wonderful. Get off the big hitting combos. Do as much damage as we possibly can. This should do like 2x damage. Considering it's... Oh, I guess it's not really fire damage, I suppose. You just saw Penguin Zero do a dex build and it worked out pretty well for him. Yeah, I'm usually more of a dex person myself. I always find myself getting hit with slower weapons. Like I'll be in the middle of a swing and I'll just get stomped on.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Well done, Torgal.
And I should have done this one before my people left, so I wouldn't be alone. Although I'm not sure if that was actually an option in this case, but it's fine. We're not really in any struggle of dying.
Better already.
There's the half stun. One more stagger should do it. Oh, whoa. Oh man, that was really close. We almost died there. I guess I assumed we were taking damage in the whatever this muck is, but you know, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought you beat Dark Souls 2, noob. Wasn't that the first Dark Souls game you beat? You always use strength, but Dex looks like the way to go. I think I did a strength build in Dark Souls 3. I don't know. I switched so many times in that game. I don't even know. I know for the majority of my time in Elden Ring, I had two katanas.
Ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
That was fun. Yeah, I switched so many times. Yeah, I mean, I switched a couple times in Dark Souls 3, but I remember using I did a strength build in Dark Souls 3, and I was using, I think it was the, you know how you fight the, I think it's the Dragon Slayer armor. You can make an axe. Pretty much the axe he uses when you fight him, you can make it from his soul, and I used that forever. I actually used it until the end of the game. And then I think some people in chat
Its
were
knowledge
like,
you
"Hey, try
seek
something else." And I
becomes
tried,
plenty to guide you in your search.
I don't know, I went to a dex build and I tried a katana. Tried I think we
It's a
I tried
surly
the scythe
soldier.
from Sister Frida. Both good weapons, but I was so used to that axe that I got demolished. Oh, I didn't I lost to the final boss, which is not really that difficult in comparison. Have a good night, Blender. Thanks for coming. All right, let's turn this in. Continue on with the main story.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Have I tried Medira's katana? I think that's the one. Is if I mean I'm kind of not remembering very well, but was it like a black blade kind of katana?
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Yeah, I tried that katana out. I think the problem was is I got the axe as soon as I could from Dragon Slayer, and I had it until pretty much the end of the game. And I beat pretty much every boss after I got it with it. All the optional bosses, all the DLC. We beat every boss in that game, which was so
It's
fun
just as I
and
hoped.
difficult for
Witness
some of them.
how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor.
That when I got to the
Say such a vine
final
graft
boss,
would
people
yield
were telling me
similar
to like
results
try
when applied
something
to other
different.
specimens as well.
So I switched to the
I'm glad I
dex
could
and
be
did
of
the katana
assistance.
and just went
Far
straight into a
helped us,
boss
Sid.
fight. Not used
You've
to it.
saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Please, sir, can I have some marble? That's a reference to something. That little kid asking for what? More porridge? Necessary for further increasing consumable potency. Every time I do side quests, all I get is money, experience, ability points, or renown. Kind of a mix of those. But every time I do, I think side quests for this guy, or just the plant people, I always get something cool. Last time he increased my carry capacity. Now it seems like the potency. Let's see. You have obtained the vial of invigorated Morgan beard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. Cool. Personally, I would rather have more, but all good. You had the most enjoyment with Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3's God tier, Elden Ring a slightly lower rank for you, but still dope. You have seen the boss before. I really like the bosses, and I like the bosses more in Dark Souls 3 than I did Elden Ring, because, I mean, there was not as many bosses in Dark Souls 3 as there was in Elden
He's
Ring,
a
so they had more
surly
time to
sucker.
make them better, and they were just more epic, in my opinion. Wonder if we're gonna be able to get in this door at some point. I guess let's get rid of these 3 dots. And we get a letter. Let's read the letter. Who's it from? The plant people? A healer's place. Ataya. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the madding crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenail. Let's hope not. I mean, yeah, I had a good time with. I definitely had the best time with Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. But I gotta say, Bloodborne was pretty up there.
If it's
Sekiro
knowledge you seek,
was up there too. I gotta say that the beginning of Sekiro was like
Which
in the
song
in
should
the
we listen
process of like learning how to parry in that game, it's difficult. And I was not one for parrying in any of the Souls games I did. The most kind of, I don't even know if you'd want to call it parrying, but
to?
kind
Those
of like
imps
the,
are going to break that thing.
no, I wouldn't even call it parrying. In like Bloodborne, where you'd shoot them before they'd like hit you.
Let me
Not
help.
really a parry, but,
I know
and I wasn't even
most
that good at it.
most of them anyway.
Midir,
Very well.
all endgame
Before I
Dark
actually
Souls
have
3
to follow
bosses are your
through these
favorite.
clues,
Demon
the
Prince,
sooner we'll find answers about these
Freed,
scars.
Soul of Cinder, Lorien, Lothric, Midir. Who was that? I forget the
Good
boss
morrow to
name.
you, my friend.
Where it's in the DLC. I think it's the final boss in the DLC, and you fall into the pit. And there, was that the Twin Prince? No, the Demon Prince, right? Is that it? I think it's the Demon Princes, right? Yeah, that was and then I think that's like I think somebody I didn't even notice it at the time, but somebody mentioned it to me later in chat that area is Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 1. I had to go back and like look at it. I was like, "Oh, damn, it is." I was so busy just getting destroyed down there. I didn't even notice.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Yeah, there were certain enemies in Bloodborne
It
where
is a
where
rather
it'd be very
fascinating
easy to get
excerpt
that
I've
shot
been meaning to
off.
show you. You wish to study the tomes?
So you can get the. I like doing it because you'd be able to get that. I forget there's a name for it. That pretty much that critical attack after you kind of drop the enemy to their knees. Some enemies were easier than others, and if you died enough in a specific area and you just kept coming across the same people over and over again, eventually you just get used to them, right? All right, main story. Ironworks, established within a natural sea cavern situated near the outskirts of Old Canvir. The ironworks serve as a discreet birth for Mid's greatest creation. There's lore implication too, like you go to the Ring City from where Frampt comes in Dark Souls 1. Frampt would have wanted to keep the Ring City hidden. You never bothered to learn the parry in Bloodborne since it isn't mandatory. Yeah, I mean, not like Sekiro. I wonder if you could beat that game without parrying. I wonder if somebody's tried to do that for Sekiro. I imagine you can, you just have to run away all the time. Yeah, it is limited by, but you always find ammo. You don't, unless you do it all the time, it's never a problem.
My dad had it all worked
I
out.
was always doing it every once in a while,
be
so I
proud
had
of you, Mid.
hundreds of bullets that never
His
run out.
writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours.
It's the blood vials that I
Can we
hated
catch them?
grinding.
The Aina Yar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built.
And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in.
I think.
But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that's a Star
And
Trek
the world's
reference.
never
Probably
seen
not.
anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
I think between the Orphan of Kos and Lawrence, I
What do you
wasted
know
like
of
1,200 blood
Darkness
vials.
Only
I'd
what the
love a
bard said,
remake of Bloodborne.
that he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne.
I mean, I'd take a PC port and
And his
just
sword.
bump it up to 60 FPS.
Odin's sword.
I'll
Can
take
sever
that.
the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt.
Even a slight
Do what we
remaster
must
would
to
be
survive.
nice.
What we must.
A remake would be crazy.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Yeah, you could definitely feel the 30 FPS in Bloodborne. For sure. And it's like one of the fastest Souls games out there. Other than Sekiro.
Everyone with me?
Do you dislike the differences in Demon Souls Remaster? I'm assuming compared to the original. I haven't played either one, so I don't know.
Here they come!
The environmental storytelling. I feel you. I think like some places are brighter than others, stuff like that. Yeah, the graphics are great. Demon Souls is one of your least favorite Souls game, along with Dark Souls 2. That's the last on the list for me.
I'll take care of these.
For mainline Souls games to play. Yeah, that takes care of round 1. I assume there's gonna be a round 2. Oh, still some people alive.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast. Old?
I wish I had more AoE abilities. These guys, man, these guys do not stand a chance when there's... I've never had this many people in my party. No wonder this game is mostly solo. I was just kidding me. Mid-attack, too. I'll take care of this guy, I guess, while they take care of them. That might not have been the best choice. Yeah, probably would have done more damage just straight up attacking. Damn it, dude. This guy's like Dark Souls, man. This guy. Well, I didn't buy any potions. Oops.
Let's try.
It's like, or it's like Elden Ring with these delayed attacks.
Let's try.
The graphics are very good, but they changed some important things. I don't know. I want to play Demon Souls, but I don't know when to play it. It'll almost be kind of sad if we play it and then it's over. That'll be like no other soul. Maybe we should play it. I got an idea. Let's start the Demon Souls Let's Play when they put a date for the Elden Ring DLC. And hopefully they give us some time. Oh my god, dude, I'm trying to dodge and I can't even dodge. I assume they're going to announce the Elden Ring DLC at least a month in advance. That should give us some time to beat the game. I heard it's a short game. Like one of the shorter ones. That way when we finally beat Demon Souls, we'll still have other Souls stuff to play.
That was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Demon Souls at least took
Clive?
chances successfully with its innovation. Anything in Dark Souls 2 just falls flat to its face. I'll probably beat Demon Souls in a day. I don't know about a day.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
I wouldn't even want to beat it in a day. It'd be over too quick.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Who are these guys? Man, I just ran out of potions too.
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner.
Well, I mean, I still have some potions,
Wasn't
but
my
not
own.
enough.
No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan. You leave, we follow.
I mean, technically you
Follow?
could beat it in a
Silly, are
day,
ya?
but I feel like you'd have to play all
Bugger me! Way
every
over.
minute of that day. And you'd have to just like go from boss to boss to
Engine's
boss.
dead slow ahead.
You couldn't take the time to like enjoy the game.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Negi's veins.
Well, these are all
These
sleep near.
foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Now let's go with this. This should be able to hit some of them.
It's over.
Did I just see that guy pop in out of nowhere?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Oh yeah, I think they just keep popping in out of nowhere. Your save file has 11 hours? Is your save file done? Didn't realize it was that short of a game. This is actually not a bad move if like you have a whole bunch of people you have to hit with it. Oh man, there's so many of them.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
And now would be a good time. I do want to get back to... I had such a good time with the Monkey Island series. There's still 2 Monkey Island games to play. The 3rd one and the 4th one, which is more like a 3D kind of game. And, I mean, I don't know how exciting it is, but some of those point and clicks are pretty funny. And pretty fun to play. Wouldn't mind going back to a point and click at some point.
Right, grab for it.
Oh damn, you beat it. Yeah, 11 hours. That is quick. You might be right. But I still wouldn't want to beat it in a day. It'd be kind of depressing. The Tower Knight run back is what most of my hours were spent. That old man right there. Ain't gonna make that. Oh. Just barely. We finally have Enterprise escaped. We finally gonna have access to. It's not really an airship, but you know. Oh damn, we have so many ability points. I guess we got to spend some of them. Quite a bit of money too. I don't think we've ever gotten that much money.
Right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Whoa, look at all those sails, man. That's crazy. The run back in Demon Souls were depressing. Because you had to do, yeah, it's a level based thing, right? And there's like no checkpoints. I know that much. It's more level based, so yeah. Thankfully, I have all the experience of all the other Souls games under my belt. So hopefully we won't be running back too much. Oh, look, she's still alive. But I guess we knew that. But we can finally see it. Wonder why you took her.
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary.
Well, I guess there might be shortcuts in that game, yeah.
You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Yep, thank God for shortcuts. I mean, imagine if you never had shortcuts. The game, I don't think the games would be as popular as they were if they didn't have shortcuts. Because you would like never make, like, you would have a hard time making progress. You didn't like most of the bosses in Demon Souls, honestly. I have heard that from people, that the bosses are just too simple.
I don't suppose Mid
It is a
has
PS3
spare
game,
engine?
so, and it was the first in the series.
Since you
I mean, you have to
rose
kind of
from the
look at it
grave,
with that
my
eye.
fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless.
I wonder what the next Souls game is going to
Yet
be.
what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, ooh, there. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, the bosses are gimmicky in Demon Souls.
Cheerio.
I guess we'll see in some time. Actually, we actually might see the trailer for
Do keep up, my boy.
it actually might be the next game we play, because they might announce when the DLC comes out in like 2 weeks at the Game Awards.
You can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Wasn't actually planning on starting it this soon, but I guess that's kind of a real possibility. They did say it was going to come out, winter, but it's probably going to get pushed out into 2024 early.
Greek of mercy.
I heard that Miyazaki doesn't like doing sequels, and the only reason he did a sequel to Dark Souls is because of Dark Souls 2. So I would imagine if he does do something, whatever his next Souls game is going to be, I'd imagine it's just going to be a new IP. Imagine a Souls game in the Viking or Egyptian era. There's a lot of good lore. Let's hope that doesn't end up turning it too much like Assassin's Creed. I don't know. I like Dark Souls because,
What have I done?
I mean, maybe it's based off of, you know, some civilizations in the real world, but it kind of, at least to me, it's not. Like, I don't recognize, if it is based, I'm sure it's based off something, right? You've got inspiration somewhere, but I can't tell. Well, we finally got our ship. Although we're not at the ship for some reason. At least on the map.